Hi crocheters of the world, in this tutorial I want to show you how to make this beautiful spiral square, which can be used in so many different projects, as of course blankets or bedspreads or bags, cardigans, gilet, and so on and so forth. Now I am making here my granny squares, my spiral squares, and when I complete a number of, I think 22 I want to make a gilet, really nice and colorful gilet for myself. I love colors, you know. So for this you can also work it. I worked here with so many different 4 colors, not so many. You need 4 colors for this square, so you can't work with 4 tones of one color. Actually, if you want it more fancy, more elegant, so you don't have to choose these colors. So with 4 tones of let's say pink or I don't know, and I'm working here with acrylic DK yarn, but you can work it with cotton or anything else if you want. Of course with cotton if you want to make a summer bag, or I don't know. Now don't worry about the 4 yarns, because you'll see it's really easy to handle with them. It's not difficult, it's just a trick that I will show you, not to twist the 4 colors when you change rounds and you begin with another round and so on. So it's easy. Now this is my yellow is my color A, green is my color B, red is my color C, and blue is my color D. So I have A, B, C, D. Okay, now we begin with the magic circle or magic loop, and we want to make a chain and 12 single crochet into this magic loop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Oops. Okay, now I have my 12 single crochets, so I can close my magic circle like this and insert the hook into the first single crochet made and slip stitch to join. Now this is my color A, so I will begin from the second round. This is my first round. I will begin from the second round with the 4 colors. So with the first color, this color, color A, chain 1 and insert the hook into the very first single crochet where you joined and make a single crochet. Now into the next work a half double crochet, and into the third, into the next, work 2 double crochets. And this is what we want to work with our 3 more colors. So I will take my color B, fold it like this. I have a loop. Now insert the hook into the third single crochet where you worked your 2 double crochets with your color A. So here under the 2 double crochets, let me zoom in a little bit like this, and put the loop on the hook and pull it through this stitch. Okay, now chain 1 and work the tail on the back side. Into the first single crochet, work a single crochet. Into the next single crochet, work a half double crochet. Into the next single crochet, work 2 double crochets. Okay, and now the same thing, so pull a really long loop, and the same thing with 2 more colors. So actually, as you can see, we are working on 3 single crochets of the first round of 12 single crochets. Now the same thing, insert the hook under the 2 double crochets, so into the stitch, into the single crochet where you worked your double crochets with the color B, pull the next color, chain, and into the very next single crochet work your single crochet, into the next work your, as you can see I'm working the tails too, work your half double crochet, and into the next, which is the third, work your 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Okay, pull up a really long loop here, and we have to complete the round with the color D. So the same thing, insert the hook into the single crochet where you worked your 2 double crochets with the color C. Put the loop on your hook and pull it through it. Now chain 1, we have 3 tails here, and work into the first single crochet, 1 single crochet, into the next single crochet, 1 half double crochet, and into the last, which is our third for the color D, work your 2 double crochets, and this is actually the first round of our spiral. So this is what we have so far. Now we have 4 yarns here, and maybe you are a little bit frightened, but and now the trick to have the 4 yarns here all not twisted, so in the same position. You don't have to, to begin the second round, we want to begin with the color A, of course, but we want to go we don't want to rotate it to the left side, but always rotate it to the right side, like this. And now we have our color A here, and we can begin to work our next round. Okay, so this is the trick, so pay attention because it's really important. It's easy, but it's really important. So we are here, we finished here with the color D, of course, and we want to begin, and it's really easy to begin like this. So here we have our color D, so we want to begin with color A, but we don't rotate it to the left side, but we rotate it like this. Here it is my color D, here it is my color A, so I rotate it like this. And now look, I have all my yarns here in the right position. Okay, for the next round we will work like this. Into the chain 1, you know, we made a chain 1 when we attached the yarn. Into the chain 1 work 1 double crochet like this, then into the single crochet 2 double crochets, oops, it slips, 1 and 2 double crochets, into the half double crochet 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. Okay, now I need some more yarn. Into the first double crochet of my 2 double crochets of the previous round, 2 double crochets, and into the last 1 double crochet, and we finish with our A color. We always work like this to create the spiral. With the A color over the B color, with the B color over the C color, and with the C color over the D color, and with the D color over the A color, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now, I finished with my A color, round 2. Round 2 of the spiral, of course. I don't count this very first round of single crochets. Okay. Now, for the second, the same thing with the B color. So insert the hook into the chain that you made when you attached the yarn and double crochet into it. Now double crochet into the next three, 2 double crochets into the next 3 stitches. So into the single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Into the half double crochet, 2 double crochets, oops, I need more yarn, 2, 1 and 2. Into the double crochet, the first of 2 double crochets, and into the last double crochet, 1 double crochet. Oops. So into the last just 1 double crochet, and into the chain 1 double crochet. So actually we have at the end of this round, on each color we have 8 stitches, 8 double crochets more precisely. Okay, now change again the yarn, so the color C. And can you see my yarns are okay? Oops, are okay. They are not twisted. And the same thing into the chain, oops, into the chain work 1 double crochet, into the single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and into the half double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, into the first double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and I need more yarn, and into the last double crochet, 1 double crochet, and now with the color D over the color A. So when we work with the color D over the color A, there is a little problem that with A we begin each of our rounds, so we work more stitches, okay, then we when we are at the end of the same round, we already have more stitches than the stitches where we have to work in, okay, to finish the round. So if you need, you can just put a marker here only into the last stitch worked of the color A, and you'll know where to stop with the color D at the end of the round, because now we know. I will show you what I am talking about. So now into the single crochet slip stitch here, because here we began with the color A, so into the slip stitch work your first double crochet. Now into the single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, more yarn, and into the half double crochets, sorry, it's just 1, 2 double crochets, into the first double crochet, 2 double crochets, and you can see, and into the next double crochet here, the last actually for this round, 1 double crochet. So as you can see, with the color A we have more stitches worked. Then we have to work at the end with the color D over the color A. Okay, so that's why I said if you want to, you can put a marker and it's easier, but I don't think it's a problem if you work without marker. So now we are in this position, we finished with the color D. We twist our square, spiral square like this, over the right side, like this. So rotate it until you have your color A in the right position to begin another round. Here we are, and my yarns are okay. How can I show you? Okay, so don't rotate it over the to the left, but to the right, always to the right. If you don't want, or you want to omit to twist your yarn, to twist, so like this, over the right side, and we are ready to begin our, this is our third round of the spiral. Okay, from the third round we begin to create the corners too. And we begin with the corner. We'll have one corner for one color. So here where we work our last double crochet, into the same stitch work one more, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets for the first corner. The corner is exactly the same as the corner for the solid granny square, and actually from this round we will work exactly as we work for the solid granny square. Okay, so now we made the corner, and now we will work one double crochet into each of our 8 remaining double crochets. Okay, so that's all. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so one double crochet into each of them. 1 2 3 4 5 6 sorry, 7 and 8. And now we change into color B. The same thing into the very first double crochet where we worked actually the last double crochet, work one more, chain 2, and 2 more into the same stitch. Okay, and then work your 8 double crochet, remaining 8 double crochets. And here we have our second corner with the second color. 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Then continue on the same thing with the color C and with the color D, but attention, with the color B we have to work the corner, then only 8 double crochets. Okay, then we stop. So I finished my third round and I have here my 4 corners. Watch. 1 2 3 and 4. Now I want to begin another round, so I rotated my square to the right until I'm here with the A color, and I'm ready. And can you see my yarns are not twisted? And this is what I want to show you. I have my very expensive marker here, and I want to put it into the last stitch worked with the A color, because until this stitch we will work with the color D at the end of the round. Okay, now for the next rounds we have to repeat the same pattern as for the solid granny square. So we complete with 1 double crochet here to reach the corner. Now into the corner, so into the chain 2 space, we work the corner. 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 1, 2 double crochets. Then we work all the double crochets here, and instead of 8 we have 2 more, so we have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 into the last. Okay, and now we have here the marker, so we know that when we are here, that we have to work to complete the round with the D color over the A color. We know that we have to stop into our marker stitch. So this is the last stitch that we want to work, so the 10th actually in our round here. So now repeat the same thing with the next 3 colors. So the B color, work 1 double crochet to reach the corner. You'll have all more and more double crochets as you go on with the square. Depends on how big you want to make it, but you'll have more and more double crochets to reach the corner, and then after the corner all the double crochets that you have here, and we have 10 for instance. But as I said, as you go on you have more, because with any round the square becomes bigger and bigger, of course. Oops, I need more yarn. Okay, now repeat the same thing with 2 more colors, so with the color C and the color D until you reach the marker. So I almost finished with the color D, but I just want to show you that I completed my 9th double crochet, and the 10th is into the stitch with the marker. Okay, so that's why we put the marker, just to be sure that we don't go on further with the last color. Now again put the marker, and this will be my last, and for to the right side, rotate the square to the right side until you reach the color A. Can you see all my yarns are perfect? I don't have twisted yarn, it's all clean and nice. Okay, now as I said, this is my last round, and into the first and into the last round we work with double crochet, single crochet and half double crochet. Now you can go on and work it as large as you want, as big as you want. For the last round you will have to divide the number of stitches that you will have here, obtain here. So let's see, we work 3. Now we have 3 double crochets to complete this side and to reach the corner. We had 1, now we have 3, and this is normal because we always added the 2 double crochets of the last corner. Okay, now into the chain to work your corner, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Tommy, please, I'm working here now. Okay, Tommy, please be good. Okay, now I have 12, but as I said, you can have more than 12 if you go on. You'll have more than 12 if you go on. But the idea is that you have to divide the number with the 3, because we will begin with double crochet, then with half double, and then with single, and into the last a slip stitch. So I will work 4 double crochets, 4 half double crochets, 3 single crochets, plus into the very last a slip stitch, and I will cut the yarn of the color A. So as I said, here we are, 1, 2, 3 and 4 double crochets, because we have 12. Now 4 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 3, only 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and into the very last here just a slip stitch, then chain 1, and the chain 1 will be our, cut your yarn, will be our secure knot, and we finished with the color A. Now the same thing with the color B, C and D. Now 3 double crochets to complete this side, 3. Now the corner, so 2 double crochets, oops, chain 2 and 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. And on this side we have 12, so we'll work the same thing. 4 double crochets, oops, I need more yarn. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now for half double crochets, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 3 single crochets, 1, 2 and 3, and into the very last stitch here, which is here, slip stitch and chain 1 and cut the yarn, so the chain 1 becomes the secure knot. Okay, now we have 2 more parts, 2 more sides, 2 more colors to finish our square. I really adore this pattern. I don't know, I adore it. It's so nice and colorful. You know I love colors. I'm working the corner, and again the same thing. Oops. You know what, I skip the color, I skip the color D, sorry, the color C, and there is no problem. Okay, so if you skip one color, there is no problem, just back to the color and work with it, no problem. 1, 2 and 3, 2 finish the side, then the corner. 1, 2, maybe I don't like red, that's why I skipped it, I don't know. The corner, and now let's finish with the color C. 4 double crochets, 4 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and into the very next a slip stitch, and a chain 1, and the chain 1 will be our secure knot. Okay, and now I can continue with my last color. So with my color I completed the corner and I stopped here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 double crochets, 4 half double crochets, 2, 3, and 4, and I have the marker so I know where to stop, and 3 single crochets, 2 and 3, oops, and into the stitch with the marker, slip stitch, chain 1, cut your yarn, and the chain 1 will be your secure knot, and ta-da, this is what we have. So isn't it adorable? Lovely, lovely little thing. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you enjoy, let me know, so please comment and please like the video. See you at the next tutorial.